questions I ask myself is, once we remove a lot of the Hezbollah weapons, and we've been doing that, a lot of the Hezbollah weapons, what stops Russia from just bringing more? I mean, some of the weapons we see there, 60-70% of them are originating from Russia. It includes the Kornet anti-tank missiles that they're using on us, some of the mortars, rockets. And so it's like, how do we make sure it doesn't just continue? It was originally sent to Syria and then later transferred to Hezbollah in Lebanon, confirming the Syrian, this theory that there's a pathway trying to go through Syria. That's why we're always trying to stop it by bombing in Syria. People wonder why we're bombing in Syria. Because of that reason, now they want to bring through Iraq. And so Russian weapons, and maybe they're older weapons, maybe they're newer weapons. We saw a lot of very new weapons, and it just got to stop. It's coordinated strikes with the Israel Air Force, the IDF, to target all kinds of stockpiles of weapons. Bo Rikush, stockpiles of weapons. And so we strike command centers, we strike storage facilities, observation posts, and that's the way we stop them from coming to us. You remember that we successfully eliminated some of their commanders. Ali Taufik Duek, so he's a commander of Hezbollah's medium-range rocket array. The fact that he's not able to command all that means that we have less projectiles. There was about 300 projectiles that he shot under his command on northern Israel, on my house, where my kids are. And also, our forces were able to uncover a Hezbollah weapons depot in a schoolyard in southern Lebanon village, where there was all kinds of explosives, firearms, observation posts, all kinds of stuff, infrastructure spanning dozens of meters, and we were able to seize hundreds of weapons, ammunition, cannons, RPGs, etc. And so they do that right under the civilian area. That's just unbelievable. We're going to have to not open our phones and see all kinds of sirens and all kinds of weapons. One day, where it'll be peaceful once again. And we're intercepting them as fast as we can, right from next to the UN facility. They're launching right from next to the UN facility all this morning, And so, it's got to stop. As the rain falls down on this land, yes, rockets just fall down from the Hezbollah terror group all over Israel. And people are talking about United Nations Resolution 1701. That was adopted in August 2006, when I was there fighting the Hezbollah in southern Lebanon. And so that resolution happened that they had to move behind the Litani River, like 40 kilometers in, stop building up arms, stop attacking. But now, if you think about it, Resolution 1559, it goes hand in hand. In fact, without United Nations Resolution 1559, it doesn't matter if it says you can't have Syrian military presence. You have to disband the militias that are active in Lebanon. Specifically Hezbollah, disband them. So if they're not disbanding, you still have Syrian militias, you still have Iranian troops and weapons from Pyongyang, North Korea, and from Iran and Russia and so on. It doesn't make really any sense. You have to do both of those, really. And of course, Israel says we must maintain the right to go in there and dismantle any threats that are being shot like this at our people. And they say, the Hezbollah is saying, no, we don't want Israel to come in here anymore at all, ever. And it's just a problematic agreement here. So I'm just a little skeptical as to, will this really be a ceasefire that will stick and will work? Because, they also have to vote on it in the Lebanese government. And where's their president? And Hezbollah has taken over factions of the government. So, and Iranian pressure is very, very strong on them, Iranian money and other large countries as well. So I pray and I hope that this will be total victory for us in the north. This is God's land, and they would be foolish to continue to shoot us.